Welcome to Ask and Learn.
Hey, it's Clarissa with Numeraid here. So we're going to determine if the following functions are big omega and big theta. So for part A, we have f of x is equal to 10 is O of x. So we're going to assume that it is omega of x. So there exists constant c and k such that the absolute value of 10 is bigger or equal to c absolute value of x. But 10 absolute value is less than c absolute value of x when the absolute value of x is bigger than the absolute value of 10 over c, and this is assuming that c is non-zero. So this is a contradiction, so it's not possible that it is big omega and big theta. So no. For part B, we have f of x is equal to 3x plus 7 and g of x is equal to x. So let's say k is equal to 7, then we know x is bigger than 7, and the absolute value of f of x is equal to the absolute value of 3x plus 7, and this is equal to just 3x plus 7 is bigger than 3x plus x. And this is equal to for absolute value of x. So c has to be at least 4. So let's make c equal to 4. So it is a, by the definition of the big omega notation, f of x is omega x with k equals 7 and c equals 4. And since it is omega, it is theta as well. So yes. Part C, we have f of x is equal to x squared plus x plus 1, and g of x is equal to x. So let's say k is equal to 0, then the absolute value of f of x is equal to the absolute value of x squared plus x plus 1, which is equal to x squared plus x plus 1, which is bigger than x, which is equal to the absolute value of x. So there has to be a c to be at least 1. So c equals 1. So it, by the definition of the big omega notation, f of x is omega x with k equals 0 and c equals 1. But since it is not O of x, it is not theta. For part D, we have f of x is equal to 5 log x is O of x. So there is going to be the absolute value of 5 log x is bigger or equal to c absolute value of x. And we divide the inequality, we get absolute value of log x is bigger or equal to c over 5 absolute value of x. But in general, log of x is less than x, so this is a contradiction, so it can't be omega and theta. Part E, we have f of x is equal to the floor function, and g of x is equal to x. So when we absolute value this, we get this is just equal to the function is bigger than x minus 1, and we're saying that k is equal to 2, so x is bigger than 2. And we get this is equal to 1/2 absolute value x. So we have to choose c to be at least 1/2. And by the definition of the big omega notation, f of x is omega x with k equals 2 and c equals 1/2, and it is theta as well. Finally, we have f of x is equal to the ceiling of x divided by 2, and g of x is equal to x. So let's choose k equals 0. So x is bigger than 0. Then we absolute value this function. X divided by 2. We get the function is greater than x divided by 2, which is equal to 1/2 absolute value of x. So c is equal to 1/2. And by the definition of the big omega notation, f of x is omega x with k equals 0 and c equals 1/2. And since it is omega, it is theta as well.